There's been a refinery of sorts on this site for more than a century. But this week, the fate of Coryton looks more unclear than ever. The government announced that its hopes of finding a buyer for the refinery have now floundered. And the 1,000 workers who are involved in the site now face the real threat of redundancy. The timeline of woe for Coryton began in January when its Swiss owners, Petroplus, announced that they would be filing for bankruptcy. 2 days later, Energy Minister Charles Hendry chaired talks with potential investors and claimed the government will do all it can to make the plant survive. By February, 40 companies had shown interest in taking the plant over and earned a reprieve as a new tanker of crude oil arrived. By early March, it had won that 3-month reprieve as a consortium led by Morgan Stanley found financial aid to keep the plant running. But this week, the administrators, PricewaterhouseCoopers, said no buyer had been found and the site would now have to close. One of those now facing redundancy is tanker driver Sean Stonehouse, who's been delivering to Coryton for more than 24 years.
Well, everybody's just, I don't know, it's just rubbish down there at the minute. Nobody's talking, you know what I mean? We found out over the radio, what I say.
And how does it affect you?
I'm out of work. If nothing happens down there, I'm out of work. I just can't understand how a refinery of that size that can produce anything from crude oil can be shut. You got blokes who've been in there 30 odd years. You know what I mean? And they've had their pensions reduced, they've had their shareholdings reduced. You know, it's just rubbish. It's just total rubbish.
Ministers have been noticeably silent this week, but a DEC spokesman said, "This is particularly bad news for the workers at Coryton. The Job Centre Plus Rapid Response Service is available to support individual employees to re-enter the jobs market." But that's cold comfort for people like Sean.
From a layman's point of view, this government, this and subsequent governments, just want to turn this into a third world bleeding country. You know what I mean? They don't want to produce anything. They don't want to do nothing.
The government has denied the closure of Coryton will affect petrol supplies in London and the South East, but there could yet be a far higher real cost to the lives of those who worked at the site. Sumit Bose, Energy Live News, Coryton.